Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm going to be talking about Ethereum. I'm going to be giving you my updated price prediction for 2018, kind of telling you where I think it's going to be heading and where it should be by the end of 2018. I'll give you sort of a range for that. And of course I'm going to go over some technical analysis to help with that prediction. Talk a little bit about what's been going on, in the past few weeks, past few months, stuff like that. A lot has been happening in the cryptocurrencies, and I should point out, if you've been watching my videos, my previous couple videos, I've been pretty somewhat bearish, I guess you could say, on certain cryptocurrencies, more specifically Bitcoin, maybe even Litecoin. But Ethereum is, while I think it could see, a little bit more of a pullback right now, I don't think it would be as big as something for Bitcoin or Litecoin, right? So that's because it already consolidated and got a pretty strong pullback, pretty recently, and that kind of prevents it from going, a lot lower at least. We've got a lot of support also, all the previous resistances that are now support. Uptrend lines also, the more major uptrend line down here. So I can see itself, catching itself pretty quickly at this point. And to be honest, right now it does look like we're going to get a little bit more of a pullback in the short term. We can see the MACD starting to turn back over, going to test the orange line. We'll see how it acts around that. Histogram really moving lower here, probably going to flip into the negative area. And we did dip below, a couple support levels on the RSI. So if we do fall lower, down to around 380 maybe, or even lower, 350, at the lowest, it's going to be probably this uptrend line right over here. And either way, it'll just be a good opportunity to, for one, I guess, obviously this isn't financial advice, it's just my opinion, but it could be a buying opportunity at that point. If it comes back and tests this uptrend line right over here, that's definitely something that I would consider. I haven't actually invested at Ethereum really at all over the past couple months, and I might be the only one that has this sort of bias. It doesn't really make any sense, but back when I first heard of cryptos, it was mainly just Bitcoin and Litecoin really running the game, right? So when I came back into the cryptocurrency world, and there was this newcomer Ethereum, it kind of put me off a bit. I was like, what is this crypto? Where did it come from, and why is it so big? But the truth is that it's a very good cryptocurrency as far as safety goes, risk reward on your investment, I think, compared to some of the other cryptos out there, because it is one of the bigger, more established cryptos, while still having a lot of reward potential still achievable, right? And of course that goes back to my price prediction that I'll give you. But if you look at Ethereum here, just really quickly on Coinbase, just to show you how much it's gone up in the past year, it's gone up 5,000%, right? And I think that you're probably thinking by the title of this video, can it reach $1,000? Well, I think it has a good chance of doing so. It is a pretty big increase. Obviously, it's going to be over 100% at this point, a little over 100%. So we would be approaching the $100 billion market cap for Ethereum at that point. But, you have to think with what's been going on with cryptocurrency, the enormous, almost mainstream adoption now that we've been seeing, it really isn't that, that out of this world to reach $1,000 in 2018. That might even be a little bit conservative, to be honest, when we look at the growth that cryptos have been seeing recently, and there's no real reason why that shouldn't continue in 2018, even if we might see a pullback in the short term, right? So how do I think it's going to get to $1,000? Well, first thing we're going to have to pay attention to is, how big will this pullback be? Like I said, no matter what, we should probably catch ourselves on this uptrend line, and it doesn't really matter, it's just a short-term thing. In the medium term, this pullback will not really be significant, and will probably start moving up higher. What I wanted to point out was this $518, $520 mark, I guess you could round it up. That's the high, that's the all-time high that we put in, and it's very good that we tested and broke above, $500 a first time around, because the next time we go and do that, we'll have much less trouble, breaking above that, and we'll probably hold above $5,000, so we'll truly be on our way to the next stop, which is $1,000, right? If you don't already know, I've talked about this before, but, cryptos, stocks are attracted to the big round numbers, $100, $500, $1,000, and they just normally gravitate, if they're doing well, towards those bigger numbers, right, once they start breaking through the resistance levels. So once we break, once again above $500, which should be pretty easy the second time around, we should pretty quickly move up to, $600, $700, $800, and we won't be that far away from $1,000, right? So, like I said, went up 5,000% in the past year. No real reason why we couldn't go up, over 100% in 2018. And how do I see it acting around $1,000? Well, I'm going to say that it's obviously going to, be a lot of resistance for Ethereum at that level. It's not going to be an easy level to break through. But what you have to think about is, I think it can definitely break above $1,000. And at the end of the year, at the end of 2018, it's either going to be, if something bad happens, some drama in the crypto market or something like that, maybe it would be slightly under $1,000, which doesn't even seem that likely, because to be honest, the 100% increase for Ethereum just seems kind of slight with the amount of growth in cryptos. So I don't even feel like that's going to be a likely possibility, but it could always happen, and it would only be probably at $800 or $900, which would still be amazing. But like I said, that's probably not going to be the case. What we'll most likely see is Ethereum, testing probably $1,000 once, breaking above it fully a second time, and then really holding above it. So probably, somewhere around $1,000, $1,200 at the end of 2018 would be, a reasonable prediction. But like I said, it could even go higher than that, really, with the amount of money that's pouring into cryptos, and especially, the main cryptocurrencies out there, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Those are the big players that the big money will automatically, go towards first before going into, all the altcoins and stuff. So that plays well for Ethereum. And with that being said, this kind of sums up my price prediction, I guess, for Ethereum in 2018. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think Ethereum will be able to, reach and go over $1,000? Let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Other than that, I appreciate you watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a great day.